Good evening, friends. Welcome back to my channel, Infinite Trade. My name is Robin, and let's do a Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. So, I think there is hardly anything to discuss in the market about what happened today, how the expiry was. It exactly worked the way we planned yesterday. So, I think if you all remember, it was a clear-cut picture that we need to go long in both Nifty and Bank Nifty. And we also decided some targets, and all those targets were achieved both in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So despite of Nifty being a little on the bearish side, it wasn't that strong like Bank Nifty, but still it gave all the targets, and eventually it came back down sharply also. Like we already spoke that this is the kind of moment that we can expect, and I think Bank Nifty has done that greatly. So let's now understand what should be a plan for tomorrow. I just checked the data, and the data is really not that good. And to be very frank, I thought like maybe NSE is giving some incorrect data. Like I literally closed the Excel sheet without saving it, and then again I ran it, and then again I changed the dates and ran it. So I'm just building up that seriousness in all of you. Like seriously, I haven't seen such data before. So we'll discuss that, but let's just understand what is there on the daily candle. So daily candle is definitely green in Bank Nifty and as well as in Nifty, but Nifty shows some weakness from the top, uh, and it's an inside candle also. Like if it breaks down, then we may see a sharp momentum on the downside. And if you look at Bank Nifty looks like a good bull candle, looks like it is trying to break on the upside, but the data isn't saying that. So let's quickly check the data. I'll move it to a shorter time frame. What happened? Okay, cool. Let's meanwhile check the data. So why I was saying that the data is shocking here. So first of all, see here. FIs have closed longs 6,605. This is pretty much okay figure, because yesterday we saw around 8,000 long in futures. So out of which they booked 6,600, so maximum profit booked. At the same time, they were net buyers in the cash market yesterday, and today they sold also heavily. Like they sold for about 2,200 crores, if I'm not wrong. Just a second. Yeah, it's around 2290 crores. Okay, so today they have sold in the cash market and they book profits in the index future. This figure is dangerous. Okay, I have never ever seen, since the time I'm analyzing this data, it's been almost, I think, I started analyzing this from 2020, and but I became stronger from 2021. So it's been one and a half year. And so far, I have never seen such a huge figure, 40,410 index shorts in one day. Okay, it looks like they already made a plan for the month of September. So looking at this data, it looks like the September is going to be a good bearish kind of a sentiment in the market. So yes, the data is dangerous. I never expected this from FIIs while the market was going up. But in which ways, we got an early sign that it's time for us also to book our profits in the cash segment. Okay, if you look at this, so as of 30th of August, they had 42,800 longs and 56,000 shorts. So it was just about a difference of 13,500, and the bearishness was there, but we don't consider this to be bearish, but we consider this as neutral. But just in one day, from 13,000 it straight away went to 60,500. Okay, so as soon as it inches towards 70,000 and stays above 70,000, that means we are going to look at a market which we were usually looking at, seeing a 3,000 to 5,000, 6,000 points fall in Bank Nifty. So they are building that kind of positions, and I'm really uh, shocked, like why are they doing this? So one possible reason is, like 2 days they have definitely made loss. Okay, so a gap up, gap down, they were definitely stuck into it, and it is clearly evident that they made loss. But this is definitely a stronger, a revolt against us. But any which ways, it's good to see that we know the trend from the beginning. Okay, so net short in index, and if you look at pros, so options are not really that important because both side the positions are closed. But what we get to know is call short and put short. This is the net position from whatever they have closed today. So the remaining position is something which we are looking at. And if you look at pros, we have a hell lot of put longs here. So pros are holding a lot of puts and FIs are holding a lot of call shorts, is what we can understand from the options. Okay, so data is definitely bearish. We don't see that in the price action though, but I think it may change very soon. So let's understand how do we trade tomorrow. Let me activate my lines. So I haven't put any line. I'm still continuing to use the Fibonacci levels. Okay, so this low to this high is still, I'm keeping it. So let me tell you why. Okay, so this is a knowledge sharing, understand this. So you will be able to understand the Fibonacci, easily. So this was an uptrend, and definitely when there is a strong uptrend, and especially when it's a trending market, a lot of people miss to enter. And yes, definitely if you get a dip, people are always ready to enter, and that's what happened. A good dip is around 0.618. Okay, we already got that dip and the market went up higher. Okay, and there was also a Elliott wave here, which I just removed before doing this analysis, so on a shorter time frame. But let's not discuss that. So what happened now is they went up, but again they came down sharply, and they almost touch 0.5 retracement level, and now they are trading around 0.236. So Bank Nifty is still okay. No, like below this 0.618 or even below 0.5. Okay, so what are we going to do is looking at FI's positions. When do we short? Okay, the first point is, imagine that market opens flat or with a slight gap down, and if they make at least a couple of candles close here, or maybe a 15-minute candle close below 0.5, which is 39,000. Okay, so below 39,000 we are definitely going to take a put here. Okay, and even if we open at this place, some aggressive traders can enter here also. For example, if we open somewhere here, say around 39,180 or 200, we are definitely going to take a resistance here. We can try a put here with a small SL somewhere around here, and eventually wait and see if they are breaking 0.5. If they break 0.5, we may soon see a moment. The first target will be 38,715. Okay, this level you just can forget the 0.618 because it has already been tested almost twice. So this time when they come down, they'll take the first halt at 38,715, and then the next halt is 38,500. Okay, so this should be the target for now, and once they come to 38,500, there is a high possibility they may fill this gap also around 38,350. Okay, so it is clear. We are going to look for put opportunities, and we already discussed the entry point. One is here, and the other one is like if they open gap down and they do not retrace until here and they just bend from here below 39,000, we are going to go short. First target is 38,700 and the second target is 38,470 and the third target is 38,320. Okay, so these are the three targets for Bank Nifty on the downside. Now, what about the upside? So upside, definitely I do not have a confidence. We can put another Fibonacci for this sell-off to understand where they are. Okay, so this sell-off, they have almost retraced to 0.618. Okay, so when do they get bullish is above the day high. Okay, around 39,700. So above that they'll become bullish. But so above that, obviously we'll try to take call. So how do we do that? Is for that we need a gap up. Okay, so let's understand. We open with a gap up here, we take a dip and immediately we cross this high, and definitely you can attempt a CE and the market should slow and steady go up to 40,000. Okay, so 40,000 will be our first target once it crosses 39,680, but that chance looks very less. So that's why we are focusing much more on the put side. Just in case if we open gap up, say if we are opening somewhere around 39,600, we'll wait for this dip. Okay, don't try to enter or try to capture this dip. We'll wait and see if they reverse, and again if they come back into this level, which is 39,338. Okay, below 0.236. Here also you can consider entering put. Your first target will be 39,000. Okay, so this is also a good 350 points trade that you can get. Okay, I hope this is clear about Bank Nifty. Let's quickly check out Nifty. Nifty is definitely looking weaker than Bank Nifty. So Nifty, what it did, it definitely achieved all the targets. I think the first target was 17,632, which I said around 17,640. The second one was 686. So it went to 686. This is our higher time frame trend line. It touched it and reversed sharply, and this time it broke 0.618 level. Okay, and just closed barely here. So tomorrow if we open gap down, even if we break this swing, I think that is around 17,500. So if we break 17,500, we are going to enter on the PE side. The first target is 17,400 and the second target should be the gap filling, which is around 17,340. Okay, 17,340. And you know that this is an important level, 1.382. So below this only we'll look to go sharp bearish trade, but here just book the profits because sometimes they may reverse from here and do some time pass. But this is the view for Nifty on the downside. If you ask me, like, should I go and buy Nifty? Definitely the price action doesn't say that. So let's wait for some confirmation on Nifty, but the data is definitely strongly bearish. So let's think about some bearish trade now, and we also seen some sharp sell off both in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay, and also if you look at the stock futures, that is also a significant number. Okay, look at the stock future. FIs close long 15,298 and create short 37,489. So this is a huge number. I don't know why they are bringing such a huge number on the first day of the month. So that means they have already planned the trend of September. So they'll gradually keep on adding their positions in the options also. Okay, so this is my view on Nifty and Bank Nifty. Sorry to take a lot of time, but I think it was important to let you all know what's happening in the market. Let's meet in another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.